Invader ZIM Quarterly, GIR'S Big Day. So I'm a huge fan of Invader ZIM. Like I freaking love Invader ZIM. I have all the DVDs. I have a bunch of merchandise. Like I got plushies, I got T-shirts, I got like wristbands and all that stuff. I freaking love Invader ZIM. Uh, I also kind of like the stuff that kind of came before Invader Zim. Like Jonah Vasquez was a comic book writer. He did Johnny the Homicidal Maniac, Squee. He also did Filler Bunny, and he did a bunch of other like one shots and stuff like that, and basically for slave labor comics. And I used to read that stuff all the time. Like back in high school, which is when these came out. I actually used to save up my lunch money, and instead of buying lunch, I would use that money instead to buy comics during my lunch break. And I would always buy the slave labor comics. So yeah, huge fan. But for some reason, I never got into the Invader Zim comics. I don't know why. But anyways, I decided to try this out just because I'm desperate for some good comics to read, and because of the whole, um, beer virus going on. A lot of comic books are like on hold or they're delayed or whatever. So I saw this and I thought, you know what, let's check it out. Apparently, this is like a one shot. So Invader Zim Quarterly seems to be big one shots. Like this is a good number of pages, and this is GIR'S Big Day, and then the next issue is going to be about Dib, and I am going to pass on that because I hate Dib. I can't stand Dib's character. Like, here's the thing: Dib works for the series, and he works as a good foil for Zim, but I personally just hate his character. uh, Maybe it's because I'm a huge Zim fan, and when I say Zim fan, I mean the character. Like, I love Zim, and I'm always actually rooting for him to win and take over Earth and stuff like that. And because Dib always gets in the way of that, he annoys me. um, Plus, I just don't care for his character. I don't find him funny, so I might pass on that. Anyways, this is GIR'S Big Day. It's basically just a day in the life of GIR, and it is exactly what you imagine it's going to be. If you're expecting LOL random comedy, that's exactly what you're going to get. I will say that the art style is really cool. Like it perfectly matches Vasquez's style. I don't think Vasquez is involved in this in any way, other than just being the creator of Vader Zim. Maybe he does like a pass on this or whatever, but it's not written by him. It's not drawn by him. So the style like fits perfectly, like the style, the coloring, and all that stuff. So the story, basically, the setup is that Zim is being attacked by this one of his experiments, and he needs GIR to get a pokey thing, so that Zim can stab it and free himself. So GIR sets out on this mission to go find a pokey thing. And as he does, a bunch of crazy stuff happens. Like this guy, like a portal opens up and this guy appears and he says he's from the future and that humanity gets destroyed and only GIR can save the day with the help of this like robotic chipmunk creature, beaver, whatever. And he gives it to GIR, who puts it inside his head and continues on his journey. And of course, GIR, being the character that he is, he completely forgets about his mission almost immediately. Like he starts eating donuts. He completely forgets that he's supposed to find this pokey thing. So like one thing is he's captured and thrown into this laboratory where this guy is doing like experiments on these animals, and they're like he's like combining like rocket parts to like apes. He's attaching machine guns to chickens. He's giving like tank wheels to cats. Like he's just messing around with all these animals. And GIR gives this story that is completely random, but for some reason it riles up the animals, and they all band together and they free themselves. And you get like humorous moments where like the monkey doesn't shoot rockets, but instead he shoots feces because monkeys throwing feces. And then they find jetpacks and they all blast out, and GIR goes to the moon where he sees like a giant a giant ship in the shape of a pie, and inside are actually these aliens that look like blueberries, and GIR confuses him for being a floating pie, and he starts eating them. And then he lands on the moon where there's this like statues that are like holding back this Cthulhu like darkness. And yeah, it's basically like a drug trip like an LSD trip or whatever. You're just going from one thing, one random crazy thing to the next, to the next, to the next, to the next. I'm not gonna show anymore. There's more to his journey. We're only about like halfway, but I don't want to like spoil or anything. And I'm trying to limit, especially when it comes to comic books. I'm trying to limit how many pages I show and stuff like that. So I'm only gonna show those 5 pages. There's a lot more than 5 pages in this, obviously. I enjoyed it. Is this something that I would like if this was a series? Would I pick up and follow? No, just because I love GIR, but there's only so much of him you can take. Like GIR is a perfect side character. He's a perfect sidekick. He does not have what it takes to have his own series, and this is not its own series. Again, I'm repeating myself. This is just like a one shot. So as a one shot, I can enjoy it. I can enjoy the day in the life of GIR and all the crazy wacky things he gets involved in because of his like short attention span and just his random craziness. So I can enjoy that. If it was a series, there's no way I would read this. It's just there's only so much of GIR you can take. But this is fine as is. But yeah, the writing is fine. There's humorous parts. There are times where I chuckle and stuff like that, and it's not like completely 100% random. Like it's a bunch of random moments, but then they all fit together in the end, which I thought was cool. So it's not just LOL random, LOL random, LOL random, LOL random, the end. It's like random, 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 and then all the randomness comes together into one cohesive moment, and then it ends. So kudos on the for the writer on doing that. Like I'm glad that things that seemed random actually came together and made sense at the end. The art again is great. It matches the TV series perfectly. Coloring is great. It matches the style perfectly. So, as its own one-shot thing, if you're a fan of Invader ZIM, yes, go check it out. It's worth the price tag. I enjoyed it. I will check out the next quarterly after Dibs, depending. Well, I was gonna say depending on who it is, but pretty much, yeah. I mean, if it's Gaz, I'll check it out. If it's Mini Moose, I'll check it out. If it's Zim, obviously I'll check it out. If it's just some other random character, I'll most likely check it out. I'm just gonna pass on Dib because I don't care for him. But yeah, if you're a fan of Invader Zim, I give this a thumbs up. Go check it out. It's not like the greatest comic I've ever read or anything like that, but it matches the show, which please bring back that show. I'm hoping that the Netflix movie did well enough that we're gonna get more Zim. If all I can get is just random Netflix movies of Zim every like year or so, I'll take it. I would love to have a TV series of Zim just because I love the show so much. So it'd be amazing if they brought it back. But I'll take Zim any way I can at this point in time. I'm kind of hoping that maybe I'm surprised they never did a Johnny the Homicidal Maniac TV series. I could totally see that happening. It would have to be like on a Netflix or something. Like I don't know if maybe Adult Swim. Adult Swim, I can see it on there too, just because of the over the top violence and stuff like that. I can't see it on like really anything else. Maybe HBO, if HBO is interested in doing animation again. I heard that they are with the Spawn series, so we'll see. But yeah, I enjoyed myself. I didn't feel like I wasted money on this. I thought this was fine. It's but yeah, tell me what you guys think. Any other Invader Zim fans out there? Any series that you guys recommend? I know there's like other Invader Zim stuff. I don't know if there's other ongoing Invader Zim stuff. I know there was stuff in the past. Were those any good? I never got around to reading them. Were there something? Is that something that you guys would recommend as someone who's a fan of the show? Are there any comic books that you guys are interested in? I literally just came back from the comic book store, but I mostly just got the Red Sonja Age of Chaos and the Justice League Dark and stuff like that. So stuff that I've already been reading and already had like on my pull list. Nothing new. So if there's anything new that you guys recommend, let me know. How's the? I was eyeing the Ninja Turtles Janika or whatever it is, the Ninja Turtles spinoff. I was kind of eyeballing that, but I ended up not getting it But if anyone's reading, if you guys recommend it, let me know. But anyways, I hope you guys enjoy. If you guys are watching this on BitChute, please subscribe and give a thumbs up, and feel free to comment down below. If you guys are watching this on YouTube, please subscribe, hit the bell for notification. Make sure that you guys are still following if you guys have subscribed in the past. Leave a like if you enjoyed the video. Feel free to comment down below. And yeah, if you guys are watching this on YouTube, I do have a BitChute. And if you guys are watching this on BitChute, I do have a YouTube. I also have a Twitch, which I'm taking a break from just because of the weather and stuff. I don't really have time for it. But there is a Twitch if you guys are interested in watching me play video games. But yeah, hope you guys are staying safe. Hope you guys enjoyed the video, and I hope to see you guys next time. Later.